Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another episode of my ARK Survival Evolved playthrough. Last episode... What did I do? What the hell was last episode? Oh yes, I searched for metal so I can make a smithy and a couple tools and the pike over here. As you can see, the smithy is right here. And off screen, as you can see, my hatchet has taken a little bit of hit on the durability side. And as you can see, I pretty much chopped down most of the trees down here. There actually doesn't... Before, there actually didn't even look like there was that many, but yeah. So, I chopped down a good amount of trees. Obviously, as you can see, my hatchet is pretty worn down. And if we run back into the house... Shut the door. Which is going to be blown out any second now anyway. As you can see, I made a bunch of different things. I made 19 foundations. I made one on accident, one extra. A bunch of walls, some ceilings, some ramps, some railings. And in this episode, what I would like to do, to start out with, is make this house larger so that I can store more dinos in the future. And as you can see, there is a trike stuck in this... Oh, nice like. There's a trike stuck in this rock over here. And look what level it is. Level 81 is a pretty decent start. Especially since it's right next to my house. And it's stuck on a rock. So that thing will easily tame out to be over level 100 as long as nothing attacks it while I'm taming it. Now... I think I have enough narcotics to knock it out. Let's see here. Yeah, I have... close to 60. I have a bunch of spoiled meat, so if we can tame that trike, we will be pretty rich on narcotics. We'd have a pretty good amount. So that is probably something I want to do this episode as well. So I wanted to build something this episode, but I didn't want it to take a really long time. So this shouldn't take too long. I'm gonna pretty much just place a 3x3 little square over here. And I was actually surprised that I was able to even place foundations on this on these two areas actually. I duplicated the world last night just to see. I said, might as well duplicate the world and see what I can do because I thought this was out of the question, but I tried it and it actually worked. So I'm gonna be building the exact thing I wanted. So 3x3 on the right side. Same goes for the left side. On this side, go ahead and get rid of this ramp. And it actually didn't take me that long to get all these materials too. I was expecting it to take at least a couple of hours, but I think it took less than an hour to get all these things that I showed you guys a little bit ago. And plus we're going to get more materials from breaking these walls as well. So that's that. Go ahead and put that away, get half of those walls. And this is going to be 3 tall. So we're going to go pretty much around like this. Real quick. And I actually didn't mean to place one here. Because I would like to put a door there. Okay, we're going to go up like this. Alright, obviously there's going to be a window here, 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 and then there's going to be just a regular wall above that. So, as of now, we're doing pretty good. Alright then, so this side is pretty much same thing. Real quick, and I also, on the roof, would like to make some sort of, I did it again, damn it, I did not mean to place one. I placed it. Right there. Whatever. I would also... I want to make some type of landing pad for, flyers in the future on the roof. I don't think I'm going to get to that today. But, I also want to... Did I place... Crap. I placed more storage up there, but I want to change that. I want to make a sloped roof there. because that looks a lot better. As you can see, this is a lot larger now as well, so that is really nice. Did I place everything down? No. So we'll continue with this real quick. I probably should knock out that trike first. That's what I probably should have done. Yeah, as you can see, I was spawning a bunch of stuff in when I was messing around on the duplicate of this world, trying to figure out what I wanted to build exactly. And yeah, I was actually trying to figure that out for a while, storage situation wise, because I was a little bit lost, because obviously this isn't going to be enough storage for a while, and this was out of the question since I changed the design. But we're going to go ahead and stack that, and we're going to go ahead and this shouldn't break. No, okay, good. We're going to pretty much do this all the way around. Yeah, this room, these two rooms are going to be 3 blocks tall, if you were wondering. And that should be more than enough room to put like a Carno or a Trike. Pretty much any smaller dino will fit. Obviously, anything that fits through this gate will probably pretty much fit in this house for the most part. There's not really that much that fit through this gate, but can't really expect too much there. So I wanted to make 2 of these, 2 doors if I can find them. 2 doors. And I can't really make. Can only make what, 1 window? I think that was. So not too much, but we'll go ahead and place down door frame there. Door there. And same goes for this side. And pretty much just repeat the same process here. Actually, I kind of like doing this, having all this materials to begin with at the beginning of the episode. It's pretty nice. Okay. Go here. Oh, which one will we get? Oh, that one. Cool. Oh. Is that me or him? That was him. What a pig. Alright. So, now that that is done, I can make all of the... Hopefully, we need... 6? I believe it's 6. So we'll go ahead and get started with that. This glare is awful. Okay. There's the last one. Alright. So as you can see, this house is a lot larger. Doesn't really look that way when there's a couple of dinos in here. So now I need to go ahead and grab the ceilings, some of the walls. I actually need these as well. So I'm going to go ahead and pretty much just fast forward this part, try to get all this stuff done, and then come back and we'll try to go ahead and tame up that trike. That's if I can knock the damn thing out, so I guess we'll see in a little bit if I'm able to do that. I want to place this a certain way. Okay, I guess we're placing it this way. Alright guys, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, I am back. As you can see, I pretty much finished. Okay, yeah. unfortunately, I was too busy talking and I screwed up these parts over here, which isn't a big deal whatsoever. I pretty much just have to get these ladders, climb up on this roof, and just fix that. I was too busy talking and I completely forgot that this is only 2 blocks tall. But that was my mistake. I was too busy talking. Alright, so I guess we gotta do it this way. I might just leave that there right now. I might just leave that ladder there. It's barely noticeable. And it gives us the roof access. Now, there's another thing I wanted to make real quick. I'm surprised I have this much, wood left over. Need to make that. And 2 of those sloped roofs. And that is pretty much all of my wood gone. There we go. Seemed like the last one took a lot longer to make, but I don't know. Okay, what I want to do here is climb up back here. And instead of making ramps... Oh, ooh. Come on. Piece of poop. Alright. Go ahead, grab this. Put that there. As you can see, that looks pretty nice. And also, it doesn't poke through the floor that bad. If I were to use the ramps, it was pretty bad. They poked through the floor a good amount. And this looks a lot better than the ramp anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and go with this. And same goes for this side. Put that like that. And I still have a lot of work to do on this house. I still need to fix this front part here. And I need to add like little railings, which isn't too bad because I have them already. But I think that's really it for the house. Really the only thing else I want to do right now for the house is just put a ramp on this doorway because it's a little bit higher up than the other side. Okay, wanted to take 1, but I took 5. Alright. Go ahead and dump that right there. Okay. So that's pretty good. And now we can go ahead and move our buddy over here. Pretty much right here. And he's not in the way. He's just chilling there. Which gives us a lot of room, obviously. I guess for a size comparison, you could probably fit like 4 trikes in here. A trike fits pretty comfortably right here. So, other than that, that's pretty much it for this house. There's a few other things that I need to do, but obviously, I've run out of wood. So, now I guess we're going to go ahead and move on to making the trank arrows. I have that unlocked, right? Yes. Alright, so let me see here real quick. Thatch and fiber. Do we have a good amount of that? Let me see here. Arrows, we can go ahead and make 25. I'm going to be out of fiber, probably. Alright guys, I just finished making another 32 arrows, which should be more than enough. Alright, go ahead and make another 2, which will put us at 61. And still have a lot of berries left, so can't complain about that. So I'm probably just going to throw those in there and probably the rest of these out. Like that. We'll go ahead and get 61 we made right there. Make them. My question is, did I think I unlocked the crossbow. Did I? Where's it at? I did not. I don't think we have enough metal to make one. Ranged. Ooh, just enough. And of course, we need fiber. I'm not too sure if the crossbow does more torpor than the regular bow. I would assume it does. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one of the crossbows, and then we'll go ahead and try to knock out the trike over there, stuck on the rock. Alright guys, I am back. The crossbow has been made. And got a couple of narcotics left over. I think this should be enough. If not, I mean, we'll go ahead and bring 50 stones just in case, but I'm gonna assume this should be enough. Take a slingshot. Swap that, put that in there. And the bow, technically we don't need on us. Alright, so we should be good to go. I had to go get a drink of water. I was dehydrated. So I hopped on my raptor. And, I'm almost positive there's a crap ton of lag because of the crazy amount of fish in there. And I'm not too sure if, these little, what the hell are these called? I'm going blank. What is it? I don't know, these little patches of grass. I don't know if these cause lag or not. But I need to make a sickle. Those things are pretty expensive, but I need to make one of those. And then, I'm gonna clear most of this out. Because I think that's the reason. I'm not too sure, though. But, we're gonna go ahead and shoot the crap out of this guy. I don't think this crossbow is gonna break going through 55 of these arrows. So I'm just gonna sit here and shoot him. And come back, hopefully, when I knock her out. So, let's see how this goes. Alright guys, I really overestimated the amount of arrows I would need. This thing is already knocked out. I used what, 10? Even, I kind of waited, so, between hits. Alright then, well, that is the second thing that I've knocked out that's been stuck in a, tree or a rock. So, I'm not gonna complain about that. I'm gonna go ahead and get a bunch of medjo berries. And this thing should tame pretty quickly. I have the taming multiplier 15 times the regular speed. Because I think the regular speed is kind of bullshit. Waiting like 4 real hours for something to tame is not something I'm interested in. So as you can see, it's got 1100 health, 270 stamina, 430 weight's pretty decent, 145 melee damage, and 100 movement speed. Okay. So this shouldn't take too long. Maybe a couple of minutes, I'm gonna think. I would assume. Torpor is over 1,000. With this guy or girl, I'm debating on what I want to upgrade. I want to say stamina a little bit. The weight is pretty decent the way it is now. Weight over 400. I would say stamina and maybe melee damage. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think about that. Trike saddle I need to unlock real quick. Yeah, I got pretty lucky with that guy being stuck there. Hide, fiber, and wood. That's pretty much all that I need. I don't know if I have any wood left. I guess I'll go ahead and check. Ooh, I do. Good. Hide. Out of fiber. Fiber is gonna be the death of me. Go ahead, put slingshot back in there. These 50 stones I don't need either. I really overestimated the amount of arrows I would need. It's good though. I mean, at least I have extra for maybe whenever the hell I need to knock something else out. I'm trying to think on what I want to knock out next. I think I want to knock out a Pteranodon. That's probably what I'm thinking. And then maybe get an RG. It's kind of what I'm thinking, because I want to go get more metal, and obviously Pteranodon can't hold that much. So, can barely even hold me. Even though I weigh probably 3 pounds. Alright, so we need 20 more fiber, which we can get real quick. Definitely need a sickle sometime soon. And I was 1 height off, so we'll get that pretty easily. And that stupid Bronto over there is dancing. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, come on. Go ahead and get a little bit more. Go ahead and make up this saddle real quick. And we shall be pretty much good to go. Just gotta wait for that thing to finish up. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like... I don't know if you guys play on a single-player world or whatnot. Can't even talk. Do you increase... If you do you increase the, I don't know, the XP multiplier or the taming speed? Because I think some things take... This thing would take at least an hour and a half, 2 hours to tame. That's, quite ridiculous. So... yeah, I think this is a pretty good, median. Obviously, it's taming a little bit faster, which pretty much defeats the purpose of kibble. Kibble, I don't know, I said that pretty weird. But whatever the case is, I don't really care. And plus, it's taken a pretty long time, in my opinion anyway, to tame out. Obviously, something a little bit smaller would tame out a lot faster. But, is there anything else I want to tame while I'm here? I think that's probably about it. So I'm going to wait for this thing to go ahead and finish up. I don't think I need to even feed this thing any narcotics either. This thing should be done by the time it wakes up. So it's going to be level 119 maybe? This guy scared the piss out of me. I was going to try shooting him, but... we'll wait. We'll wait for another episode to do that. So, other than that, I'm going to go ahead and wait for the Trike to go ahead and tame up. And we'll take it from there. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, I'm back to blabber on for another 20 minutes. I like this area a lot because of the fact that it's pretty much really close to a lot of action. As you can see, that T-Rex is fucking up that Bronto over there. I'm kind of surprised, and... what is the T-Rex doing? Okay, apparently they're swimming together now. Interesting. But I really like the fact that there's a lot of action this close. So, I don't know, why? Now the other one's involved, and now that T-Rex is going to get its ass spanked. I don't know why the T-Rex stopped attacking the Bronto. That's pretty weird. Whatever the case is, this Trike over here is munching away. And if you guys have any name suggestions, feel free to leave those in the comments as well. The taming effectiveness has barely gone down whatsoever, which I can't really complain about. Oh! Yeah, that Bronto went sky high. Also, if there's any other things you think I should tame next, let me know what you guys think. I kind of don't know what to tame next. What level is this guy? Oh, is this the same one? I don't think so. Level 60. My question is, how are you supposed to tame these things by yourself? Because you shoot it and it flies off. I don't want to... I keep debating whether or not to knock one out or not, but I'm going to wait. I would like to knock one out and have Prime ready. Yeah, that T-Rex whooped both of their asses. I really need to get a spyglass, because that is one of those luxuries that are really useful. And I would like to know what level this guy is. He's just swimming away. Doesn't give a shit. There's a Doedicurus swimming as well. Huh. And he's going to eat. Oh! And he despawned. Okay. Alright then, well this female, one more bite and should be finished. Not bad, I cannot complain. Got really lucky with this trike. I don't know. Obviously, I think stegos are a little bit better, but I've always just knocked out trikes. There we go. If you guys have any suggestions on what I should name this trike, feel free to let me know. Level 121, 1500 health, 200% melee damage, 345 stamina, 222 movement speed, 474 weight. Not bad whatsoever. Obviously, probably stuck here, if I had to guess. Let's go ahead and break this rock. There we go. So yeah, I think I'm gonna really work on maybe stamina and melee damage. I'd like to work on weight, or not weight, and maybe weight a little bit, but health as well. So as you can see, probably already have over, well over 100 narco berries at this point. So these guys are really worth taming early on, especially if you have a saddle. Make a bunch of narcotics, and then you can be on your way with pretty much knocking anything out. And obviously I'm packed full of stuff already. Press O to throw out a bunch of this stuff a lot quicker. Alright. Not gonna keep too much of this stuff. So I think that's pretty much about going to wrap it up for today's episode. We made a pretty good amount of progress. I'm still debating whether or not I want to fix that front and make sloped roofs in the front. I'm not too sure, because that gets rid of 6 storage chests that I probably could use in the future. So I'm not entirely sure. But whatever the case is, we really did make the house a pretty nice amount larger. And I'll run back to the house in just a second, just to go ahead and show you how well. Oh, he leveled up already. She leveled up. I don't even know what to work on first. Health? So about 100 per level. That's not too bad. Like I stated in like the second episode, I really think it should scale up with the size of the dino. Like obviously I think a raptor, this is what I was talking about a couple episodes ago, but I think a raptor should have a lot less melee damage than obviously like a Carno or a T-Rex Spino. So I think it should scale up with the size of the dino, so, because obviously they nerfed the crap out of all of the dinos, which is kind of unfortunate, because I really liked getting to that point where I could just go around and whoop everything's ass. 'Cause I thought that was the fun of the game. Obviously, I really do enjoy the game still, but that's what I kind of work towards. Just taming something, and then just pumping the crap out of its melee damage. But obviously, that's not something you can really do at this point. But yeah, I kind of wish they would change it, because I don't know exactly what the amount they nerfed it to, but I want to say they nerfed it by like 70%, 60%. They nerfed, I do know that they nerfed it a lot. Oh no, you bastard. Didn't want you to follow me. Let me see if I can get you back over here. I want you in a specific spot. You know, probably doesn't matter. That's good. So as you can see, a trike fits fine here. Perfect, actually. Nice amount of room for the good old trike here. We'll go ahead and put her on, I guess, neutral. And as you can see, there alone, we got pretty damn close to getting 500 narco berries. And we should be able to make well over 100 narcotics. 99. Alright. So, other than that, that is going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's episode. Obviously, now we have a good way of getting a bunch of berries if we need them. Obviously, we probably will for narcotics and whatnot. So that is a good start. We've made the house a lot larger, more storage for dinos. We could easily fit a couple more dinos in here. So other than that, that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's episode. If you guys enjoyed the episode, feel free to give the video a like and comment what else you think I should do, possibly in the next episode, and some name suggestions for the trike. And other than that, let me know what you guys think about the house upgrade. And other than that, thank you guys for watching this episode. And thanks for supporting the series as well. And I will see you guys in the next one.